All right. I get this question all the time. What happens if I've got non-capital gains investors that want to invest into my QOF or into my QOZB? And they were like, hey, I understand they can't get the deferral, obviously, because there's nothing to defer because it's post-tax, money. But can they get the ultimate 10-year step up in basis to fair market value? And the answer is no, unfortunately. So I'm going to go to the handy dandy opportunity zone cheat sheet and going to walk through that. In order for this whole thing to magically work, you got to start with a capital gain from a sale to an unrelated party. That capital gain's got to get into a qualified opportunity fund within 180 days. So if you have non-capital gains that come into the qualified opportunity fund, that's treated as a non-qualifying investment, and it doesn't ultimately get the tax benefit. It's not eligible for the step up in basis to fair market value. Similarly, if you have non-capital gains money go into your QOZB, that's absolutely fine. But once again, because it didn't come through a QOF and then down into your opportunity zone business, it is not going to get the ultimate 10-year step up in basis to fair market value. And so we've got a couple of solutions for folks about how they can deal with this. Number one is that, hey, if you're going to have capital gains in the future, we can either put your money in as a non-qualifying investment into the QOF, and then we can bring capital gains in later, and we can basically transfer that investment. That works. And you basically shift it from a non-qualifying to a qualifying. Or we can loan the money in either to the QOF or we can loan the money into a QOZB. And either one of those solutions is that we're going to use that capital gain eventually when it comes in. We're going to drop it into the QOF and then we're going to pay that loan off. Or we're going to put loan money into the QOZB and then we're going to bring money in from a capital gain into a QOF, drop it down to the QOZB, and then pay the money off on the loan, making it go away. So there's lots of different ways that we can accommodate for somebody that doesn't necessarily have capital gains right now, but that might have capital gains in the future. Because the key thing is that you got to have capital gains in order to participate and get the benefit of the opportunity zone. So if you want to change it, we're working on OZ 2.0. Call your congressman and tell them that, hey, listen to the folks at Ozworks Group and the OZ Pros and the Opportunity Zone Working Group for Novogradac and get the legislation passed that allows people to invest non-capital gains dollars into opportunity zones. This is OZ Sherpa with your fix about how you can take advantage of opportunity zones.